You're listening to Mr. You are entitled to Brad's opinion. Here's your host, Brad Allard.
Hey, everybody. It's another great week. We're starting a little bit late. We call this around the studio Melissa time. And
it's Miller time for a reason. I think anyone who knows.
You really?
They're not surprised.
Yeah, so your husband's used to your casual acquaintance with the clock. And okay.
And actually, I am very aware of the clock.
Mm-hmm.
It just sneaks up on me sometimes. And I feel like almost goes by 10-minute increments instead of just 1 minute at a time. Cause I'll be like, oh, I have plenty of time. We don't need to leave for 30 minutes. I got it. And then
it's the ADD. It gets her.
Yeah.
Well,
it's called time blindness, for real. And I have it. And
they got a thing.
I try.
A name for everything these days, time blindness.
Yeah.
That is a new one.
Listen, ADHD people are like, yes, I totally get that.
Okay.
I don't make the rules. I just suffer through them. Sorry.
Well, my wife is always going, what time do we need to leave? And all this other stuff. And it's like, it's Sunday. It's the same time every Sunday. We need to leave at this time. Oh, okay. That kind of thing.
And sometimes the problem is the time is what sticks in. So if you say, it starts at 11. Well, that's all my brain hears. That was your fault. You started with the wrong time. I need to know the earlier time because that will be the time that sticks in here. So,
well, I do that for my son. I'll say, we need you here at, if we needed him here at 2, we'll tell him we need him at noon and we'll see him at 3.
Oh, I'm not that bad.
Well, my son is terrible.
She cocks her head. I saw it.
It was only 3 minutes.
It was only 3 minutes. Well, it was 2 when I looked.
Okay. Well, we're going to talk about what's going on the next couple of months. Also, you got some big deals coming in January and February we need to start promoting.
Yeah.
And I'll try to get the dates right. And so, Josh, how are you?
Doing fantastic.
Doing fantastic. He just loves this job. He gets to learn about so much.
Yeah, it's great.
It could be worse. All right. You could be, making coffee again, right?
Don't get me started.
Yeah. Okay. He's a former barista.
Yes. Oh. But you didn't love it?
Well, whenever you're in the same industry for 13 years, it ends up getting a little...
It can. Okay, yeah. My daughter was a barista for a long time, but she loved it. And now she and her boyfriend want to open a coffee shop, and it's a whole thing. So I feel like maybe it was because they were only in it for a couple of years and not 13.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I definitely did love it, but after a while, it started to get...
It was time.
It was nails on a chalkboard, but by the end of it, so I needed to switch.
As he's got an energy drink next to him instead.
Just how old is your daughter? I thought she was like 20.
She's about to be 23.
Oh,
actually.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, good luck to her. No, I'm saying
all
it's
her endeavors.
small businesses. I really, after doing this job for as long as I've done it, I've really gotten to the point where I've seen just, it's tough running a business, and my little piece of it here, I wouldn't say mine is particularly difficult, but I'm just saying there's aspects of leaving this little podcast that I really wasn't aware of until I got into it. So
as you focus on trying to add it to all the pages,
that's exactly right. I want to make sure that you get all the publicity you deserve.
Appreciate that. Welcome back.
Yeah, so let's talk about the sponsors that make all this possible, and we'll talk about this, what's going on. Okay, Our Place. Okay, it's always a great place. Who doesn't go to Our Place? People that even don't live in Burleson know about Our Place and go to it. They make a trip to go see it. They got places they can go in their own towns, but they go all the way to Burleson to go to Our Place.
To our place.
Or, Well, it was funny when I first joined the B&I group, and you're supposed to meet individually amongst the membership. I'd say, hey, let's meet at Our Place. And they look at me like, what are you talking about? No, the restaurant. Oh, okay. They think I was,
Inviting them over.
Yeah, being a flirt or whatever you want to call it. A creep, maybe. I don't know. No, it's Our Place. It's right. The sign's right there. All right. Anyway, Our Place
We were
restaurant.
just talking about him this morning and how delicious his pumpkin pies are, or pecan pies. We talked about both, but he's got the pecans and they're delicious.
Yeah. One time he came and did the show. I've been trying to get him on the show, but, trying to catch Otter is like trying to catch smoke, because if he's in town, he's got like 9 things going on, and he spends a lot of time out of town. But anyway, last time he came here, he brought 3 pumpkin pies for myself and crew here at this lab, this Legends Lab, and also for Taylor. And so,
it's pretty legit.
yeah, my number spiked that day, but it was worth it.
Yummy.
I was just telling them this morning, and you should just add a little to
Yeah.
it, you know?
Yeah. Also, Gina's Pizza, which I'll be going there this week. I'm bacheloring it this week. My wife is up in Oklahoma taking care of my son, who had some minor surgery, nothing big, but you know how moms are. They have to go take care of their babies.
I got a
Someone's
mom.
got to.
Yeah, right. And so I'll be definitely hitting up Gina's Pizza because it's really good pizza. They're going to have all the baseball games on. It's baseball playoff times. I'm sure you're aware. You know?
Obviously.
Yeah, obviously. You know, I think I'm the only one around here that knows that there's actually baseball going on, you know. Josh, he's hopeless over there.
I mean,
He seems fine.
no.
Hey, come on.
All right. All
the
right.
three of us
All
are
right.
Look at me and tell me I'm a sports guy.
Okay, all right.
right?
Tell me who's
We're not
playing.
screaming sports right now.
Who's playing baseball right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
Texas.
No. Looking up on
I
the
would
internet.
definitely say it's like the Yankees and the Red Sox, right? They've
No.
got to be in it.
Yankees are.
Okay, well,
All right.
So I was 50-50.
Someone from Boston.
Someone from Boston.
There are people playing.
And John Williams over at Old Pro Roofing, 817-734-2756. Come have him check your roof out while the sun is shining. Apparently, we're not going to be having any rain for about 10 days, so this is a good time to do it. It ain't a good time to do it when it's raining, I can tell you that. And I found that out the hard way a few years ago. But you want to make sure that your roof is in good shape. And he'll come tell you. He'll tell you your roof is fine, or you have minor repairs, or you need a new one. And if you do need a new one, he'll help you wrestle with the insurance companies because that's always
Wrestle.
fun.
Yeah,
That's
I wasn't
exactly
sure
what it is.
what Rudy said.
It's wrestle. It's not like negotiate. It's full on wrestling down to the ground, you know, kind of thing. With deal with insurance companies. So 817-734-2756. Also, the newest member of BNI, Jeff Kelly. You call him at 817-781-0546. He's well known to the chamber as well.
He is
Very pleasant, nice
Yeah.
man, and does a good job. Sells all over the county. He's probably one of the most prominent real estate guys in this area, and I really feel pretty excited to have him as a sponsor. But also, he's just a good guy to hang around with. So 817-781-0546.
I like his site there, selling the 817.
Selling the what he
That's
does.
fun.
I was talking to him at the last BNI meeting afterwards, and he says he does a lot of business in Godly these days.
Everyone is in Godly.
Yeah, and you know, you and I have been here for a little while. We know what Godly was. Now it's
It's the place to be.
well, you know, it's similar to what I read in the Dallas paper yesterday. That Collin County, where I went to school and graduated high school from, is the largest growing county in the country. And there's a town called Princeton that I honestly was about the same size as Godly at one time. Is the fastest growing community in the country by itself.
Never even heard of Princeton.
Well, it's
In
I
Texas.
know. Yeah. So when I was growing up in Plano, Princeton may have had about 200 people at most. You know, same with Wiley, and same with Murphy, same with Melissa, and all these others.
Sweet.
Yeah, and now it's gigantic. You going to be putting something on the? Oh, it's nothing. Okay. All right. Anyway, back to Jeff since he's paying for all this.
Yes.
817-781-0546. Also, our friend Tiffany with the Local Life
Hey,
magazine.
Tiffany.
Yeah, she comes to all the events. It's already come out. All right, because it's the 6th today. Usually it comes out on the 1st or the 2nd and goes to 30,000 homes. That's a lot of advertising. And she does a good job. That's a very nice, it's well made. It's a well produced product, you know, the mailer that she sends out, that booklet. Plus locallifetx.com if you want to just check it on your phone if you're out tooling around. Also, our friend Al, Bass Printing and Consulting, get your hats, get your cups.
Al.
Do you know Al? He's quite the interesting character, you know.
He is.
He's
You know,
very
he spends about every 3 months, he goes back to his home country of St. Kitts. Yeah, you know.
Do you think he needs like chaperones for like research purposes
Of course. Well, and you know,
to
like
check out other chambers?
yes, of course. Like last time it was when the weather wasn't so good. He was down in St. Kitts, 72 degrees on the beach and that kind of stuff when we're like freezing. But call him over at 817-616-8761 or Alric, that's ALRICK at bassprinting.com, and you get whatever you want printed on hats, shirts, cups, pens, pencils, you name it.
He'll do it.
Yeah. At the end, we got a couple of nonprofit things coming up on Thursday. That's a busy day for the nonprofit world. And then, of course, you have something on Friday we need to make sure we get.
Yeah.
And where do you want to start? You tell me.
I mean, it is your show.
Okay.
So
Let's talk about Friday then. The clay shoot.
our clay shoot.
Yeah, the clay shoot. There we go. See, he's already ready for you.
Look at that.
Good job.
8 to 2 at the Alpine Shooting Range. That's on the highway, if I recall. I need to go there because, not to advertise it too much, but my son convinced me that I need to invoke my Second Amendment rights, shall we say.
I mean, it is a right.
And so that'd be a good place to go.
Yeah, you can join us.
Yeah. You do go there yourself?
No, my in-laws have land, and so I don't.
So you
have
don't need to
go.
pay.
I don't need to pay.
Yeah.
But on this day, I will.
Yeah, okay. A clay shoot. So tell us all about it.
Just like it says.
Okay.
It's a clay shoot.
And there you
So
go.
we still have a few spots available for teams. There is some, you can sign up as a single too, but yeah, it's usually teams of 4. So we've got a few more that can still jump in with us on Friday. It's going to be a good time. We've got raffles, got Heartache coming out for lunch, got an Annie Oakley shootout. That's a good time. We had to learn what that is exactly, and we know now we can do it.
I would assume it's ladies shooting. What is it?
What do you mean?
I don't know what Annie Oakley shootout
It's just
is.
the name.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just the name.
Oh, okay.
It's like basketball knockout.
Oh, I see.
So last man standing, we're gonna.
We'll split it with them.
Okay. All right. Now I get it. And so this is a fundraiser for the chamber.
is,
So
yes.
you got the QR code there. They could find this on your website, I'm
Yes,
sure.
on the calendar.
Absolutely. Or
Yeah.
Facebook.
You can check it out, and it's going to be fun. This is our first time, so we are learning all the things. And I don't know if you saw, we had a little video
We
or
did.
a little reel that we put together. You can go check it out that Melissa and I practiced last week.
And I was impressed
boy.
with us.
Oh, yeah?
I'm just going to say.
I'm always impressed with us.
I mean, that's true too. And we can shoot. So,
Well,
although I don't know if you could tell in the video that we actually did hit the clay, but we hit
You
that.
could zoom in.
okay. So is this an outdoor event?
Yes.
I'd imagine so, even though I know Alpine Shooting Range is an indoor range. So, but for the most part.
No, it's outdoor.
no, I think everything is outdoors.
Everything? Okay. Well, see, I've
It's
never
off
been
of
there.
it's
Okay.
not 1187, but ish.
Yeah, it's like almost where Rendon and Kennedale kind of collide.
I see. I got the wrong location then. I thought I was closer to town, but I've been to gun ranges with my son, and almost all of them are indoors, and they're loud, boy. Even with the headphones on, you got the ear protection and all that stuff. It's still loud, and so this is again. So tell us the location again.
It's out there in the country. Like we take 1187 and it kind of winds around and it's like Rendon meets Kennedale out there. I think it's technically Fort Worth.
Yeah. Okay. Now, so
Yeah, it's nice. It's outside. It's going to be a beautiful day.
yes, it
I think-
is.
Shelby
no,
Road.
no. It's going to be a lot. There's not going to be rain for 2 weeks, so it's going to be a good day for it. It's going to be cool in the
It
morning,
is.
warm in the afternoon. Good weather
We're
for it.
excited. It's going to be a good time. So it's like there's 12 stations. You go and you take your golf cart like you're on a golf course, and you hit your station like your hole, and then
on to
everybody
the
takes a
next.
turn, and who does the best, you score it up.
And then we've got prizes and awards, and we'll feed you.
Who doesn't want a trophy?
Everybody wants
for real.
trophies. I still have a couple of trophies that I earned in high school. My softball team, church softball team, won
about
first
wrestling?
place. Wrestling. No,
you get a trophy for
but I had cousins that do have trophies. No, we didn't have wrestling when I was in high school. But anyway, they have. Everybody keeps their trophies. I mean, I got when I won as 17 for my church softball team, men's league, whatever. I still got it. That kind of thing. So, it's up in the attic somewhere.
You shine it sometimes.
I just sometimes when I'm feeling
It's
low,
on the mantle.
when
quickly.
I'm depressed, I take it out and cuddle it a little
Look
bit.
what I did.
Yeah,
Remember
I may
when?
be a loser today, but at one time I
Back
was a
in
winner.
1976, I was really
I
good.
was a badass. Anyway, now
At the Baptist Church softball team.
yeah.
It says participant.
Yeah, and we'd always envy the Methodist team because they're over there after the game slugging a beer, and we're like, let's pray. Anyway, so speaking of fundraisers, I was out of town for the car show. How did that go?
It was so good. Yep.
Yeah.
Should have been there.
Oh, what
family
was it
things.
now? It's because it's been a while. Was it 63? That's a number that sticks in my head.
Yeah.
63
We had
cars.
63 cars.
That's
that
a
was
bunch.
I think so. I think it turned out fantastic.
Good. Yeah.
For our first time for that, and just cool cars, a wide variety.
They were good.
There's a guy that lives near me, probably within a quarter mile. Out in the country, and you say neighbors, everybody's a neighbor out there. But he has a couple of cars. I bet he was there. He has this really nice green pickup, and he also has like a almost looks like a Model T. That's a really old one, and he drives around the neighborhood every now and then, showing off, I guess. I don't know, but I mean, these are functional cars. These aren't like just models. And I just think, boy, you either have a lot of mechanical skill and or a lot of wallet to be able to do these things.
I think it's both.
Yeah,
they have to have both when they do that.
You have to have custom made parts. It isn't like you can go get a 1932 Chevrolet part down at
Not easy.
auto parts store. Yeah, AutoZone. So anyway, so as far as the immediate calendar, as a week from tomorrow is
The clay shoot. No, the clay shoot is this Friday.
No. Well, this Friday.
He's
Yeah,
thinking of him.
I was thinking
you're
networking
talking about
night.
yourself.
No. Oy vey. I'm talking about the network
Sorry.
at night, a week from tomorrow.
Should have been inside.
Yes.
Yes, at 1611 from 4:30 to 6.
1611. Yeah. Where exactly?
Golf. That's
Well, the golf place is right. Okay, see, now a lot of people don't know it's golf, but I've been in there several times, and it's for, like virtual golf, and it's really
Simulator.
it's a great place. I mean, you go in there and you can just practice, or you can play on virtual recreations of various golf courses around the country.
yeah.
And I think that's pretty neat.
Yeah, I'm really excited
I
about
haven't
it.
been in there, so I am excited to see.
And they have and they have a bar and they have pizza and such as that, and other types of food similar to that. And I've eaten there. Food's good, and it's really is pretty interesting because they have people come in there all the time just to golf. There's your networking night at
That's
the
the
1611.
one.
Yeah, and I went in there one time to hit them up to be sponsored and all this other stuff, and it's like 10:30, and they open earlier. They open around 10, and that place had several people in it. You think it'd be kind of dead or dull at that time. No, it was very busy. So a lot of people, I guess, had the day off to go golf.
And it's a cool environment too.
It
It
is.
has a whole vibe, for lack of a better word.
I think
but
people
I
are
really
still
like
using it as a networking, because we had some people, I met them, Sunshine, at our last network at night, and there were a couple people at the table, and they ended up going that next week and going all together. So it's still a good spot. You don't have to just be on a real golf course.
And you don't have to be a golfer either,
Right.
Because my BNI meetings are directly across the street. We meet at Old South on Wednesday mornings at 8:45, and then our meetings last about an hour and change, maybe an hour and 10 minutes at most. We try to be out by 10. And so it's open, and then we can go across the street and network internally, do those one-to-ones that we do. And it's a good place to do it. And most of the members and BNI don't golf, but you don't have to golf.
Yeah, it's definitely a fun. And it's indoors, which is really nice too.
And when golf season's in full swing, so to speak, they have it on TV. So if you want to watch like the Masters or
You want to fall
whatever.
asleep.
If you want to take a nap.
It's not that bad. I've come to appreciate golf and English Premier Soccer for the fact is they're all in the afternoons during the week. And so if you're semi-lazy or full-time lazy like me, you could, they have sports on a Thursday afternoon, which normally you don't get. And so it's kind of neat. But no, again, you don't have to be a golfer to enjoy this place. And I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
So networking, I really enjoy these things. You go there and you schmooze. Jack is there. Jack Matson he can network just about anywhere, And there's a few other people that you see at these things routinely.
Yeah.
Art Brooks is there, schmoozing as always.
Rushing me.
Yeah.
Come on. It's 5:30. Let's
Yes, moving us along here.
Yeah.
Let's get to the prizes.
can we get to the raffles, please?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, those raffles are pretty nice because I still use the bag that Lisa Smith put out there for Stop Restoration about a year ago.
Yeah.
I use it. I mean, it's a nice bag.
We have some very generous members for sure.
And I always want to win like the restaurant gift cards, and I never seem to quite do it, but whatever.
I feel like
coming
you
back
won.
and
You
try.
got something just not that long
I got
ago.
a free massage.
Yes.
Um,
That's a rough life for you.
I don't want to cast aspersions, but I don't know. Free massage, a mobile massage. I don't know what that means. Is he running around while he does it? Or what?
He comes to you.
Oh, okay, fine. But anyway,
Convenience.
well, yeah.
You can gift it.
No, I am.
Okay, there you go.
Give it to my sister-in-law. Who knows? She'd enjoy it.
Yeah.
Anyway, how does one get on the network at night thing? Do you have to call you and kind of just
They
schedule
can
it?
call us. Yes, we actually December is available this month.
Really?
Still.
Yep,
Yes,
we
which I
need a
am
host.
shocked.
Yeah, almost always it's like 6-8 months out.
Yeah, we're always booked up, and December is still available. So it's the second Tuesday of December, 4:30 to 6. So we need a host. Is it you?
Where would it do it here? We'd never get all the people here. You know, I'd have to have a room to do it in.
It's already green for Christmas.
That's right. All right. Well, so what does it entail though? Because there is some obligations on the part of the host.
Absolutely. Yeah. You need to be able to hold or host about 60 people, provide the food and drinks of some sort. So not a full blown meal, just snacks,
Charcuterie
appetizers.
board. Yeah.
Yep. Drinks, whether that's alcohol or not, totally up
doesn't
to
have to
you.
be.
Doesn't have to be. And then you do have to include a couple of raffle prizes of your choosing.
I never have seen hard liquor at these things, but about half the time I see wine, and usually pretty moderate amounts. I mean, you're not there to get tanked up, and you can do that on your own time.
I mean, you get there at 4:30. I mean,
yeah. But I went to the last one I really enjoyed over at that Ag Linder over
Yes.
on.
Yes,
I really-
Ag Texas. It
Texas
was
is
so
good.
good. Yeah, that was a fantastic
Well, I had a lot to talk about because my cousin was in that business, and I kind of had an idea what they do. And so, you talk to people what their business is. You don't have to say anything else. They'll be able to talk. I found that out here on this show when I'm doing businesses or any other thing like that. You talk about what people are into and invested in. I can go get a sandwich and come back and say, hey,
They're
that's
still
great.
going.
Yeah, it's
People
still
like
going.
to talk about themselves.
Right. Hello, Aaron. I was wondering who would show up. Aaron from Cleveland is one of my more faithful listeners and or viewers. Thank you, Aaron. But anyway, so is there an expense to this other than
Yes,
all right.
hosting it is $350, and you can reach out to us, and we can take care of all of that for you.
Okay, so it's $350 plus the food and the drinks, whatever else. All that's tax deductible, by the way. It's business expense. I've learned that part of the business. So,
good.
and I think I've heard people really have benefited from doing this.
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
I mean, it's really put their businesses out there.
Yeah.
I know for a couple of them that I really wasn't familiar with, and then they did this event. Okay, this is what they do. This is who they are. That kind of thing. So,
Hosting is that next level of just actually attending and participating, right? You're inviting us into your home, essentially. So you have
Open house.
more of your staff is there to answer questions and than normally would come to just a single network at night. So
how did December become open? Somebody drop out or something?
I don't know if it ever.
I just think it didn't get filled.
I think it was like an overlooked. Yeah.
I bet I know somebody who'd be glad to do an open house, but I'm not going to say it on the air because I don't want to obligate them. But I'm going to put this. If they've done it once, they could do it again, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, so
We actually have a lot who really enjoy doing it, and so they'll be repeat hosts.
I would think in December at that time of year would be really great for retail.
Right.
So,
True.
who knows? We'll see. But you're booked up, and I know in the spring. You told me I think you were booked
Yeah,
up
we're
June.
always.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the one random day that we have available this year, but definitely all of next year. If anyone is interested in going ahead and getting on the calendar to get the days that you want, those are definitely available. Same for Business Over Breakfast, those spots.
And speaking of business over breakfast, that has seemed to really take off in the last 6 to 7 months.
Oh my gosh. We had over 125 registered attendees at this last breakfast. Are you kidding me?
Fantastic.
And that's probably 3 times the usual amount
Yeah.
from previous
I mean,
years.
when I
we have
started,
raised
it
the
was-
standard.
Yeah. When I started, it was like 30.
I know what they say about it, me and I, about business at breakfast. I bet half that crew does it. They eat every month.
Yeah.
What do you think is the reason why it's grown so big? Is it just the food or what?
No, because that varies. I mean, the
It does
food is
vary.
great, but yeah, it varies every other month. It depends on what, what we have. But it's just, it is community at its best. And the people go in with just open minds, ready to share and listen and grow. It's just really cool.
Well, it's more than just sitting around eating breakfast. I
Right.
mean,
Yeah.
you have people speak and all this other stuff.
Yeah, but I think at the heart of it, I say it every time, but it's building relationship, and that's what matters, and that's why it's grown, is because they're actually making connections, and it's not just this surface level, whatever, but they
We're
actually,
having breakfast with our friends.
yeah.
And meeting new ones.
And everyone makes connections. People always exchange cards. People always actually get business from attending business over breakfast. It's not just this, oh yeah, here's my card, yada, yada.
Right.
It's like, for real, here's my card. Thanks so much for helping me out with that thing the other day. And they're actually utilizing the services.
Because they will,
works.
they'll shout each other out.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you so much to this company for this person. Because you came and looked at my roof. You helped me with my taxes. All the things.
Well, I had a friend at Edby and I say that she got a client at the last one. And, she's starting out her business and whatever else. And it was really for her, it was very important because, she is a new business and, everybody operates on a shoestring when they start out practically. And so it was a very much worth the investment. See, I think the Chamber's a bargain. I just got the bill today and it's,
I mean, an annual membership is really not that much. It's one time a year. But it gives you the discounted options to attend things like business over breakfast. For members is free, but for non-members, it's only $10. So it's still definitely worth it for you to come, to bring someone, whether they're a member or not, because it's only $10 for non-members.
Speaking of relationships, I used one of our chamber friends, Tim Davis, over at Alpha and Omega. He's pretty active in these things.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And we had, it kind of sounds embarrassing, but we live out in the country, and for the first time we had a rodent problem. And so he sent his man out there on a Saturday, and it's been taken care of. And it was, so I'm giving a shout out to Tim and Alpha Omega, and
We loved him.
well, it was easy peasy, go pay the bill.
Yeah.
And very nice ladies in the office, and
Very
they're
nice.
they're coming back in about 2 weeks to make sure that their treatment worked. But if you live out in the country, everybody has to deal with something like this.
Yes.
When you say rodents, everybody thinks rats. Squirrels could be a problem.
Oh, that's true.
In the attic and all that. But we had one that we think die and behind a wall. And so
Worst.
That's
pungent.
nice.
Yeah, but they took care of it.
Good.
And so it's gone. And we honestly, I've lived out there 33 years, and this is the first time we've had that kind of issue.
That's pretty good.
That's what you have cats for outside.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Well, we
You
have
can keep
cats,
them.
but they're not mine. But they're feral cats, basically.
Yeah, the feral cats are the good ones. Feed them, and then they should take care of.
Yeah.
Maybe
And so I just want to say this is the value of the chamber because I knew Tim. It's not like we hang out, but I knew of him
Right.
through the chamber. We've talked at a couple of events. Hello, how are you doing? How's the bug killing business? That kind of thing. And so I got my money's worth.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he's helped. He has come and helped my mother-in-law. She also lives in the country, so said problem has been taken care of. He takes care of my daughter's house. He's brought stuff over to our house for another rodent problem.
Well, it
happens.
It happens. No,
But it's good to have someone who, like,
Yes.
you know and trust, who is going to take care of it for you, take care of it correctly. And, like, again, my daughter, I don't think that he's gonna. Like, he's not going to upsell her,
Right.
or there's not everybody that you feel like you can trust with.
Yes, and to come in
elderly
your
or
home.
younger. Absolutely. And so,
Well, if you live out in the country, particularly, this is the first time I had that problem, but we had wasp problems
Oh, yeah.
before. And then you have ant problems, and then
He took care of my scorpions.
scorpions.
Out in the
Lord,
country.
I haven't seen one of those in a while, but I can
keep
do
him
without
busy,
them.
just us.
Yeah, and so
Right?
But see, being part of the chamber, there is an expectation of ethical conduct in your
Correct.
business. It's because you not just you're joining a group, but you're almost endorsing that company. As a community and as a group, you're endorsing that this person can be trusted in your home, or not to hose you on the bill or whatever else. And I don't know if company X, it gets a reputation for being untrustworthy. I don't think that's a matter for the chamber to get involved
Right.
in, but you might.
We
the
hope that the members are
members is what I'm
good.
getting at.
Yes.
The members will take care of that themselves because they don't want to be associated with this guy. If company X and any field of care to think of is not ethical, then the chamber members themselves will probably police that to some degree, and because they want the chamber's reputation to be good.
Yeah.
Because not just because they pay money, but because I think there's more emotional investment in the chamber than there was a few years ago.
Yeah. Good.
Absolutely.
We hope so.
Yeah, I hope so. So this business over breakfast is where again?
Well, Usually it's at the Brick, but in October they are getting a new air conditioner.
Right.
So we are going to be back at Old Texas Brewing in October.
What's the young lady that runs that place?
Jamie.
Janie. Right.
She's so fantastic.
Yeah.
She has taken amazing care of us
Very
the last.
generous.
I have met her
Over the
at a
year.
couple of these events.
Yeah, she's wonderful.
And she represents that place very, very well.
She absolutely does, yes.
And,
And our community, honestly. Like, she really does have such a giving, kind heart that she really is just here for everyone. I really appreciate her.
Yeah. That's the kind of thing you get. I really enjoy doing business in Burleson
You're
because,
just the best, Josh.
yeah, but she's throwing it up there. Yeah,
That's right.
Ain't he quick on that? There you go.
Ooh, that one says the Brick though.
It does. Yeah, I
Okay.
realize that.
All good.
Well, but it's going to be a Texas Bar and Brewery, and everybody knows what that is. So 7:30 to 9 a.m.
Yes.
And then
And you register on our website. It's just to give us a head count for food so that we make sure that we have enough because it is a hot breakfast. And then this month, culinary students from
Right, right.
BISD will be catering for us. Even though we're going to be at Old Texas Brewing, BISD kids are the ones who are actually catering and serving us that day. So
they're pretty good, aren't they?
They are good, yeah.
I mean, they think it's just a bunch of kids. No,
No, it's fun. to
No, I've
see.
seen their kitchen over there at Centennial. It's a
it is
professional
legit.
level.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, let's say, for me, it'd be hard to make the whole thing, but I can come by at 7:30 and you just get some coffee and schmooze. And
Sure,
then
you can eat our food and leave.
I won't register to eat any food. I'll just have a cup of coffee. Thank you. But I have to be in Dallas at a little after 9 for my
yeah.
class.
If you need to step out, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but I know I'll get the stink eye from over here.
But- Maybe November. If that'll be the week of Thanksgiving, and so maybe you will be out of school that week, and so you can come in
well,
November instead.
Technically, DBU still goes to Wednesday.
Wow.
All right. Yes, I know. It's only.
But you can cut your class.
But-
Nobody wants to do.
Yes, I already learned that lesson first time I did
Nobody
that. I
wants
said,
to go.
Yeah.
because I had a class on the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. It was me and about maybe a quarter of the class at best,
See?
and they're all foreign students because they had nowhere else to go. And so,
yeah.
so it's the joke at DBU is if we gave kids a week off for solitary confinement at Alcatraz, they'd leave on the Wednesday before, so because they just want to beat the traffic or whatever. Anyway, so 7:30 to 9 a.m. over at Texas Bar and Brewery, last Tuesday of the month, October 28th.
Yep.
Be there or be square, right?
Yeah.
Now, but you got a couple of big things coming up in January, November, not November, I want to say in February, right?
Before we get there, we do
yeah.
have our fall luncheon. It's next week on the 16th.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes.
And yeah, so that's over at Pathway, and we will be getting our economic update from the city.
Is Alex going to be there?
Yes.
Alex will be there. He's going to be doing an interview with Chad Turnbull, who is with Craft Masters. So that's part of the big development that's coming in.
That trade school.
It's going to be a trade school. It's going to be a big thing. So I think
big thing.
it'll be very interesting for people to come and listen to.
Yeah,
That,
I'm excited
Craft
about
Masters is going to be a game changer for a lot of this area.
Agreed, yeah.
Because not just the number of students, but gosh, all that development and all the
Right.
jobs, et cetera, et cetera. And it's going to be massive. I don't know how familiar you are with TSTC down in near Waco. That's a wonderful outfit because they're very similar to Craft Masters. They for training for you name it, EMT and HVAC and X-ray technician, you name it. I mean, and that's down in that Waco school, they really do a good job. And when we were in school, teaching school, my wife and I quite often we deal with students and they really weren't wanting to go to college. I mean, Shakespeare didn't interest them and all this other stuff, but they wanted a trade, and we would send them down there.
Yeah.
Because Hill College has theirs as well, but the TSDC is legit, and so I'm hoping this Craft Masters really is a game changer for a lot of this community.
Yeah. I mean, their other thing is Full Sail, which I've heard about that for years in Florida. So if this is as big as that, then it'll be fantastic.
It's interesting you mentioned that because we have a guy on our church staff that's from Full Sail, and that's more than just technical school.
Yes, it's more media and things of that nature. So this will be trades, HVAC, welding.
The whole county is going to benefit from
Yes,
this because
absolutely.
students from all over the county and probably then some are going to come to it. It's going to be in Burleson, so we get the tax money.
Yeah. I mean, are you available next Thursday? You can come and listen.
Well, I have a podcast with Jennifer Woods. What should I tell her?
Meet you there.
Reschedule.
You're going to push the podcast up earlier so that y'all can both be at the luncheon.
We
That's
have
so
the
kind of you.
podcast at the luncheon.
Yes.
I'm right.
See?
Yeah, well,
It's advertising
Out in the
all
foyer,
around
it's
for
a whole
everyone.
yeah.
thing.
Well, you want to be doing
I'll
a
give
remote?
you the table. Of course he does.
Not really.
Yeah, so they're doing
It
a
was
remote.
Josh's idea. I
Don't
heard
suggest things
him
that
sign
you
up
don't
for
want to do.
remote.
I honestly, I'll text Jennifer. Josh, we'll talk about your schedule next week.
All right.
For next week,
You
at
started
the
it,
end.
just so
Yeah,
you know.
but we got to also got to accommodate him as well because Thursday's a pretty busy day around here. So we'll see.
So it will be good. I mean,
But what am I going to tell
It's gonna
Jennifer?
be good
Poor Jennifer. She's
information.
trying to get her roots and recollections and reflections. Yeah. Well,
it's fine.
It's her end of life planning, which now I understand just how important it
That's
is.
a really big deal.
Well,
Yes.
my father passed about a month ago, and he had everything taken care of. All right. And it's still my
Still,
mom.
There's always
My
something.
mom is still going through a bunch of crap.
Well,
if-
and it never makes sense.
I know.
None of the words make sense. None of
Oh, she's-
it's just very confusing. And even if you think you've got all of your ducks in a row, there's always like 5 of them that were like out of line, and you thought they were in line the whole time. So
Well, fortunately, my sister and brother-in-law live 2 minutes away, and if it gets a little bit too hairy, Hurricane Amy gets on the phone and talks to people and takes care of it pretty well.
that's nice.
Yeah, so that's what she and Robin have that in common. They may seem sweet and innocent. Well, my sister isn't that sweet, but still, the point is that
She gets it done.
She gets there done. You betcha. And
Takes care of
Robin, she
Mom,
goes,
good.
"Oh, let me get on the phone. Look at here. All right, she's like a mafia boss.
Everybody needs one of those.
Yeah,
women get it done.
we got fall luncheon,
Well, some of us.
economic development.
Yeah.
a week from Thursday, 11:30 to
So they
1
can
o'clock.
sign up on our website, burlesonchamber.com, go under the events, and
You know these people? Classic Chevrolet Buick, GMC
yes,
of Cleburne.
we do.
They're saying hello.
We
Classic,
love them. They are very engaged with
really?
us,
Nick
which is
and
nice. Yeah.
Classic Chevrolet.
They have the cute Zoe, the cute dog Zoe. We haven't seen her in a minute, but
Well, no,
Her too.
I remember when I think of Buick, I think of my dad's car. He had a
well,
Buick.
like the commercial, this is not
General
your
Mills,
dad's Buick or
Yeah,
whatever. it
right.
is.
But
yeah.
I just remember he had a Buick, and he liked it well.
Yeah, I actually took my daughter over there to test drive because she's looking at or pretending maybe that she's ready to be a big girl with like her own car payment and things. And so we test drove a couple of things, and one of them was a Buick, and she was like, "I like this other thing better." And it was really feeling like mom was really trying to push this one on her. And anyway, it was really nice, and she enjoyed it, and now has her eyes set on, this is the one I want,
Well, good
and
for
this
her.
is where we'll be going.
She'll be driving to her coffee shop with that car.
You know, that's right.
She has goals.
She's got goals.
Just say hey to Classic, and if they need some advertisement, I know a podcast they can sponsor. Anyway, on
I
to
know
the
a
next thing.
chamber they can sponsor.
Anyway, now let's talk about the stuff in January and February.
Okay.
January, you're having what again?
It is the nonprofit luncheon.
Right. That's a
Which was
big deal.
One of our favorites.
It is, isn't it, though?
It is, yeah.
fun.
But it was just really fun last year. And I mean, I remember it was kind of, it was the first time we had done it this particular way, which was like the speed dating.
Yes.
It was a great idea. It just, the execution was a little meh. I expected more, I think, from people. And that was,
I was
wasn't
there
right.
as a participant last
Yes.
time, so I have some. I have
Yeah.
some
What
things.
group are you
feedback.
with?
I came with the district last time,
Okay.
and so now I know. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I even remember being like on the stage and being like looking at Candace, being like, "Yeah, we'll do this different next time."
Well,
I'm sorry.
It was as
well,
good
you
as I
know,
could do.
my favorite show of the year, besides yours, of course,
Thank you.
is that nonprofit show I do at Gina's every September on.
Yeah.
What you just you just had.
Yeah, it's tremendous. So what I like most about it isn't just concentrated advertisement for the nonprofits, because they often are guests on the show, but it's just how they get along together.
Yeah.
And how they support each
Yep,
other.
they
and
do.
Gosh, what a blessing that is to our community, because not all communities have that.
That's true.
I was talking to a guy in Joshua who works for the school district, and I told him now that Joshua ISD is going to be a semi-regular guest on the show. I was talking to their guy Kyle over there that handles these kind of things, and I said, "Well, this is the kind of stuff I do." And he says, "Gosh, we don't have that in Joshua. They had a food pantry, but they don't have Next Step. They don't have
Yeah.
Crazy Eights. They don't have Wings of Hope. They don't have
I mean, they do have crazy
promises harvest. Well, but in other words, they don't have Joshua specific stuff. We have 2 big food pantries, the Promises and Harvest House, and then we get the Crowley one that's Elizabeth's on the show about once every 6-7 weeks, and I just like, wow, what a blessing this area has. And that must be really one of your favorite days, I guess.
It really is. And we have, because like you're saying, we have so many, but we have so many that people don't know about, or maybe they've heard the name, but have no idea really what all they provide. And so it really is great that last year, I think we had like 24 or 25 nonprofits, and it doesn't cost them anything. It includes you bring your own table.
Vendor
so
table.
It can, thank you. I couldn't think of the word. It includes a vendor table and 1 ticket to the luncheon. So if they bring extra people, then they, pay for that ticket. But otherwise it includes all of that for them. So they can just show up and educate people on what their needs are and what they provide for us as a community and how we can get involved, whether it's volunteering or supporting or whatever it is. And so we got a lot of really great feedback about it last year, because it, from both ends, right? The people who attended, that this was good to know all about this, but also from the nonprofits themselves, that it was nice to be able to share and talk with people that they wouldn't have normally had a chance to talk to, including each other, because they can benefit from one another as well.
And that's like I was talking about, just the collaboration and the camaraderie that they were showing is because, working for a nonprofit, it's 24/7 fundraising and publicity. All right. It's not just providing whatever service they provide, but
we know,
as a nonprofit, that whole get together at my show was Lisa Boltinghouse's idea. And she was on the show. This is like a week before. This is like 2022, and she was on and I said, we're going to do a special thing for North Texas Giving Day. I was going to just run a bunch of ads. She said, why don't you have us do it in person, you deadbeat? And so. Lisa, that's about,
Could have been what she said.
Yeah, and so we had it in the studio, and then Otto offered it.
Well, excuse me.
Oh, having problems there.
I got it.
Okay, good. But anyway, what's the...
I don't know. It's fine.
Josh is going to come. I'll talk, so you won't be on the camera.
There you go.
I'll talk to Candace here. But anyway, as far as the one in February is the one I'm looking forward to, the business showcase.
Yes.
I assume again the Pathway?
Yes, sir.
If it weren't for Pathway in First Baptist, we'd have nothing.
I know.
We'd
be lost.
Well,
take care of us.
Every time Victoria's on the show or the mayor's on the show, say, "Hey, we need a public meeting place, a venue," and he's like, "Have you seen how much it costs to pave a road and blah 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 blah?" And it's just raise taxes. Who cares? No big deal.
Everyone.
Yeah, everybody just raise taxes. But that's one of the best things y'all do, honestly, is because I go there, and I've been there 3 times now, and it really it's really interesting to see all the businesses that are out there, and it's a fun day. I remember last year in particular, Station 330's out there, and giving away chips and queso. That's darn good.
That's
queso.
always a good idea.
That's darn good queso, and so and all this other stuff. And you have people that, a lot of the bakers are giving away goods that unfortunately my diabetes prevents me from enjoying. But there a lot of stuff getting away. I get a bag and just throw the stuff in, and I get all my pens and pads and all my school supplies in one day there.
All his stocking stuffers.
That's right.
And come to him,
Yeah, so that's, it is. I hold them over, and then my daughter goes, oh, good, I got a pad from Stomp Restoration. Thank you, Dad. Merry Christmas from Art Brooks. Oh, nice pen, Dad.
But it's a great opportunity. Just how many do you know off the top of your head? Sorry.
I never do. Quickly.
How many?
We had, last year we had, I think 100 businesses last year. So definitely the goal, obviously more, because who doesn't want to do more than the year before? Classic is coming back for sure. They'll bring a car. We're going to try and have a blood drive again this year. We did it last year, but we're working with BPD to try to make that a bigger thing this year as well. And then we're hoping to work with the animal shelter. Last time I heard we were having a hard time getting a hold of them. But, we're working on the things to bring more people out, but definitely applications are open. You can go ahead to our website. It'll be on February 21st, which is also my birthday, just so everyone's aware.
Just to bring a present.
Yes. So if I'm wearing the birthday girl tiara, then...
But I want to make this
Moving
point
on.
clear because, if you want to go there and pass your cards out, even if you don't have a table or whatever, you need to register and you need to
Correct.
pay the fee, right?
Yes.
Let's not
if you're going to
freeload
be
here.
as a
Yeah.
business, then you need to get a table as a business.
Right.
If you want to go around and collect the information as a consumer, you can come for free as a consumer, but
Right.
it's not for businesses to come for free and
Right.
pass out their own cards like on the sly.
I haven't seen that happen. I guess you might be aware of it more than I am, but I
Somebody
haven't
might have
seen
been
it.
tackling them like as it was happening
No, I haven't.
behind the
Oh,
scenes.
well, I'm sure
That
you
seemed
go
like
and
a
say,
Sarah
bro,
job."
that's. Yeah, so you might, might want to cool it on that. No, I don't see that happening, but I'm not paying a lot of attention either. So, but no, there's a lot of stuff going on out there, and like I said, a lot of freebies, but people, I guess you want to call them civilians. They don't have to be in a business. They can come and see what Burleson area is
Absolutely,
offering
yes.
them.
And it is
you know.
area, so it's not just Burleson businesses. You don't even have to be a chamber member to do it. It is open to any business in the surrounding area who maybe has or needs more clients from this area.
Have you haven't started taking registration yet, have you?
Yes, we have.
Oh, you
It's
have.
open.
Yeah, it's open.
Okay, so it's ready to roll.
Yeah. It is.
Okay, so if you will be, I'm sure B and I will be there, and that's helped our little group.
Good.
A bunch. It gets our name
Yeah.
out some.
Yeah, you can go meet who's the face behind this. Just
Yeah.
like, being a chamber member.
And I've made
wanna know
I've
who?
made friends there because they're not just join B and I, but also just to see in the community whatever that I first met there, like Jesse over at Station 330.
Yeah.
First time I met him was over there, and now my wife and I go there some. We don't go out a lot. My wife and I, maybe 3 to 4 times a month, and we have a lot of good choices. So
There it is.
and so, but we've been Station 330 2-3 times in the last 3 months plus, and well, I mean we just don't go out much.
Yeah.
But it was.
Oh, I thought that was a lot. Sorry.
Well,
Melissa goes out less than you.
not really.
accurate,
Well, I can cook and I like to grill.
I do
But
not.
anyway, I'm just saying I met Jesse through there. I've met other people through there that like Jessica Bolin. I met her
Yeah.
there, and that
She
kind
does
of thing.
such fantastic work.
She does, and a really sweethearted woman too. A really
Very true.
very
Yes.
fond.
Yes.
She and her husband, they're good people.
Yeah.
Anyway, just a couple of nonprofit things I need to push a little
Yes, there's stuff coming
bit.
up.
2 days, 2 in 1 day.
Gala
Yeah, it's a big deal.
coming.
I
Yeah.
actually was thinking this morning, a dress caught my eye, like the corner of my eye, and I was like, I'm
Oh.
pretty sure Next Step is coming up, and
It
I'm going to need to wear
is.
that.
Yes, it is. It's Thursday night at DoubleTree. I keep thinking because I keep changing names the whole time, but it's a big deal. They're going to have speakers, whatever else. It doesn't cost anything to attend, but you should register so they know how much to
Yes.
prepare for. And there will be an ask, as there always is, as there should be. And they do such great work.
They do
and,
great
And I just couldn't be fonder of Summer and Megan than I am. I've known Megan and her family for 30 years.
Yeah.
And you just really get attached to people when you know them that long and see how they've grown and develop. And you see little Megan as a 15-year-old, and then you see her now as a mom and
So proud.
running this. So you think, well, yeah,
And yet she looks the same.
yeah. We tease her
She
about
like
that
doesn't
too.
age at all. It's
Yeah.
the
But
craziest.
it's a big event, guys. So if you can make it, register, be there. Last year I didn't change. I wore something similar to this, and I was
Uh-oh.
underdressed.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
Now
you
I
were.
didn't no tuxedos, but at least wear a clean shirt and a jacket.
mean,
yeah,
yes.
So but I really felt conspicuous, and they said, well, as long as you brought your wallet. So-
Right,
Put
you
you in the
better
back.
you better put a little extra out
Yeah,
there.
they said, well, okay, well, we won't make you feel too
I
guilty.
apologize for my outfit.
Yeah.
Here's my check.
But I didn't really know because most of these things are fairly informal. But this one is a gala, right?
Yes,
I mean, galas, I feel like it's implied in the
in the name.
Yeah, well, I've been
Yeah.
busy.
It's nice to get dressed up every once in a while.
Well, I hate it. I hate wearing ties. I don't know if I'll wear one. I've got to the point where if I'm anything other than these kind of shirts, I'm not comfortable in, whatever.
Just throw a
I mean,
Yeah.
it's after
over it.
Labor Day. I'm not going to
Yeah.
say that that's.
that it's
That's a
time
little
to put up
summer,
Hawaii,
but-
but
We need to switch leaves. It needs to be like an oak leaf now. We're not
do they
Hawaiian.
have those? Do they
I'm
have
sure.
fall beach shirts,
I'm sure
Hawaiian
there's a fall
shirts?
beach shirt.
Holy
somewhere.
cow. It's after Labor Day. All right. Anyway, also that morning starting at 7:30 over at First United Methodist. We have the Burleson Opportunity Fund. That's a big deal too.
Yep.
And again, you need to register so we know how much food to prepare for.
This Thursday.
And there's no fee to attend. But again, there'll be the shakedown, and that's part of the drill.
But like it's a polite shakedown.
Yeah, it's very nice.
It's not aggressive.
It isn't like we take you out with Rocco and Guido outside and say, "Here."
No, but
you
some
want to
of
give.
them are like awkward, and
Oh,
I don't
no.
think that BOF or Next Step,
Neither
it's not
one.
ever done in like an aggressive,
No.
in your face.
No, everybody knows.
Someone's got a bat. If not, like it's really
Well, when you go to
they're
these
nice.
things, you know that's
the
expected.
expectation for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, we
Although
know.
I kind of don't know that everybody understands there's an expectation.
Well, I don't see. Well, maybe so. They're going.
Like
no,
at minimum, you have to be paying for your food.
right, but neither one of these we have to pay for food. But,
Right, so you should be leaving minimum of
Yeah.
$50 because you're paying for your food.
And the money's going to provide scholarships for kids at Hill College. And I've said this many times on the show about how in the 21 years I worked with Hill, how many BOF kids I dealt with, and how many times I ran across their parents in some other setting, and how grateful they are that we have something like this.
This was one.
My son was a recipient, and at Business
Oh,
Over
yes.
Breakfast, I want to say it was Mr. Cheese.
Colby.
It was Colby. We had a gentleman, he's new to the chamber, and they had just reminded everyone about, this is breakfast is coming up. And when he gave his little 30-second spiel, he said, he will be there. He was one of the first groups to be a recipient. And that's just cool.
Yeah.
Because he's here,
You talk about Colby Barksdale.
I presume.
Yes, you are. He's one of my former students. He's a character.
He is.
Not good man, nice man. Saw him at the last network at night. He's a good guy. He's just fun.
He is fun.
And so,
But I love that he's still it still made an impact on him. Not only did he receive it, but he's still championing the cause and reminding people why it's important to go, and where he came from was from a hand that was given to him from BOF.
Yep.
well, we have a new member of our board, Ricky Estes, who just joined our group as a member, and he also was a recipient.
Nice.
And so that's it's great to see it. And again, I was talking to my friend in Joshua now, and they don't have that. Cleveland's trying to get it together, and it's harder than it sounds like, just to raise money, obviously, but because there's a lot of needs out there, so to speak. There's a lot of groups that need funding.
Yeah.
But I'm partial to some of them. This one in particular, since I'm on the board, and I also have seen it directly. I really, if they said, "What's your favorite charity?" I don't know if I could pick one, because they all have such good, strong impacts in certain areas. Next Up does their stuff, Harvest House does their stuff, Promises Community, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
So I really don't know if I have a favorite, but I do know this one is very, very influential on a lot of people's lives.
Yeah.
And it's not cheap. So this is our main fundraiser. We are going to go back to a golf tournament. Just hope we just don't put it on the same day y'all's golf tournament is in the spring.
I mean, ours is June 12th,
Okay.
pretty sure.
Well, we try to avoid it because
So don't do it on that day.
no,
Already called dibs.
you call dibs. Well, we'll see what we can
Let
get.
me just see. I mean, it's already on that day. So
Is it?
yeah,
Well,
June 12th.
no, I don't know what date exactly ours is. It'll be probably the week prior, roughly, I'd imagine. But anyway, so register here. You can get on the website, right, and you'll be really surprised. We also have a guest speaker, at least he's going to be on video. It's the gentleman that won that silver medal in the Olympics. Connor Prince.
Yes.
I have. There
That
he
guy.
is. Yeah, I haven't met him personally, but he was a recipient of the BOF.
Fantastic.
And, what they tell me, they were taping his little speech, and there's 3 or 4 members there with him when he did it. And it's like almost came to him right during the taping that what it meant to him. I mean, it's just kind of like, it took him a moment to kind of process it. And they all got teary-eyed and all this other stuff
Nice.
because,
I like it when we make them cry.
Right.
well,
First thing in the morning, just wreck the face. That'd be great.
Good job, Josh.
So,
Go to work like that.
So we got lots going on. As far as tomorrow's show at noon, I have a couple of representatives from The Promise, that production. They're putting it on at a different location this year.
I heard that
Yeah.
somewhere.
So, maybe here, hopefully. Yeah,
Maybe it
yeah,
was
yeah,
here.
yeah, it was here.
It was definitely here, Candace.
Yeah, here, because I know you're avid listeners. But anyway, the point is that
I mean, Aaron and I are basically the same.
yeah, but it's going to be an interesting show. The young lady that's like their stage manager and whatever, she's now part of BNI as well, and we were talking about it. I said, hey, you got to come on the show and promote it, and here she is. She'll be that's somebody. I don't know if she's joined the chamber yet, but you ought to hit her up. Stormy Barrett. Does that ring a bell yet?
I cannot think of who I talked to because they were like, you should try out as an actor. And no, it's going to drive me
That's fun
crazy.
for you. Okay. I support this. I don't want any part of it, but I support it for you.
Yeah.
Let's get you and Stormy hooked up.
Well, Stormy has performed in it, and she's an ex-drama teacher from high school. And so it'll be interesting. She's bringing, and I forgot his name. I have to get her name, but it's like the producer of the show. And so there you go. Anyway, so we'll get a full day tomorrow. Josh, you still awake over there? All right. Yeah, all right.
Yes, sir.
He needs you to be funnier.
No. Wasn't he great with the bang, bang, bang with those
he is
logos
so on
and
it.
clips, and he just right on top of it. Man, that's why we pay him, what is it, $180 an hour or something like that?
I wish.
Big money.
Big money. What show is that
Price is
from?
Right.
Okay.
Right?
Big money. Yeah, that was
Spinning the thing?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which also for the fall luncheon, we will have attended to win it.
Excellent point.
So you want
Yes,
some cash.
$250 cash,
Being currency?
as in the
Yes.
only ones. I
Now,
don't know
that
who's
ain't
on
incentive.
it. It's the Benjamins and the who's on the 50?
That'd be U.S. Grant.
Grant. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I had to think because
Good
that's
old
been-
Benny and Grant.
I'm thinking, if it ain't a $5 bill, I may not even remember. I'm so poor. I can't even
Well,
pay
you won't
attention.
remember on Thursday
I don't know if he was
either
going
because
poor or old.
well, both.
What that's the old joke. I'm so broke this Christmas. I'm exchanging glances. Anyway,
I've never
heard that one.
you never. Or I'm so poor, can't even pay attention. You never heard that one?
We're not poor,
What,
broke.
Broke. All right. No,
Those
brokes.
are different things.
All right.
Means you had money, you spent it.
Yes, broke makes
I got to
sense.
get out of here. Okay. Thank
Why?
you,
We're
Josh.
just got good.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, we were 3 minutes late.
Yeah, I know. I know.
We got our time back.
Got your
Thank
time
you.
back. Thank you for listening, and
Thank you for having us.
and
BurlesonChamber.com for all the things.
All of the things.
BurlesonChamber.com for all the things.
All the things.
Or
It's a good time.
Just drop by and go see it.
Or just come see us.
Sure, see us
We
right
love
now.
it.
you know, in
We're
that,
above
Jasmine's
babes.
holding down the fort.
that
That's right.
spacious office above babes.
Oh.
Yeah, we can stretch out our arms 2 times.
Yeah. Right.
And hold hands.
All right. I got to go. I'll talk to y'all later.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.